In our nonstop, always on world, what's maybe the most valuable gift you can give yourself? I'm going to go with the gift of silence. Today, we're going to walk through a really simple but powerful guide for a 9-hour self-led retreat. It's a day that's designed to help you disconnect from all that noise and, reconnect with yourself.
But first, I want you to really honestly think about this question. When was the last time you heard nothing but your own thoughts? No notifications, no music, no chatter, just you. In our world that's constantly buzzing and beeping, that kind of quiet has become this incredibly rare and precious thing, hasn't it?
And that's exactly why this is so important. See, disconnecting from the daily dramas, it's not about escaping life. Not at all. It's about finding that peace and quiet you need to get some real insights. It's about getting the clarity to actually live your life more fully. So, how do we actually do this? Well, it all starts with preparing your sacred space. Just a little bit of thoughtful planning can take this idea from seeming totally overwhelming to feeling deeply, deeply rewarding. The logistics for this whole thing are beautifully simple. First, you've got to carve out 9 uninterrupted hours. Find a spot where you can be totally alone. Let your friends and family know you'll be offline. That's a big one. Prep your lunch and have water ready to go. Grab a journal and a simple timer, not your phone. But really, the most important step is this last one. Just let go of all expectations. Your only job for the day is to show up for yourself. Look, your mind is going to wander. That's just what minds do. It's going to try to pull you into to-do lists and all your worries. When that happens, this mantra right here is your anchor. Just gently repeat it to yourself. It's such a powerful way to call yourself back to the present moment. So, what does this day actually look like? This timeline here gives us a great map. We'll start with morning meditations, take a mindful lunch break right at noon, then we'll move into the afternoon sessions, and we'll finish up with a period of reflection, wrapping up at 5 p.m. It's a structured journey into stillness. All right, let's start with the first part of our day, the morning. From 8 a.m. all the way to noon, the entire focus is on sinking in into the quiet and just allowing your mind to settle down. We're going to begin with our first block of meditation. You can think of this initial 2-hour period as a gentle transition. It's like a slow release from the busyness of everyday life into a state of quiet, mindful observation. The theme for the morning is grounding and gratitude. The first walk is all about connecting with your physical body. Really feeling your feet on the earth, seeing the world around you with totally fresh eyes. Then, the sitting meditation grounds you in your own personal history as you reflect with gratitude on all the people who helped shape who you are today. From 10 a.m. until noon, we're going to deepen the practice. This is where we shift from just a general sense of presence to a more focused and, maybe a little more challenging form of observation. So the core idea for this block is something called bare knowing. And what this is the practice of just observing the world without immediately slapping a label on it. So you see a bird, and instead of your mind jumping to, oh, that's a robin, you just observe its presence. It's tough, I know, because our minds are basically judgment machines, but the reward is experiencing the world so much more directly, just as it is. Okay, time for our midday break. But listen, this isn't an interruption. It's actually an extension of the meditation. This is all about transforming the simple act of eating into a practice of mindful nourishment. And the process here is just so beautifully simple. You eat slowly, giving it your absolute full attention. Notice the colors, the smells, the textures, the flavors. And here's a key technique. Actually put your fork or spoon down between each bite. That simple little pause can turn a routine act into a really powerful meditation. All right, let's dive into the afternoon. In this part of the day, the focus gently shifts from internal reflection to deepening our connection with the world around us and the people in it. So from 1 o'clock until just before 3, we enter our third block of meditation. Now that we've settled the mind in the morning, this is where we start to intentionally expand our awareness outward. The theme for this block is expansive connection. The walk becomes a meditation on your connection to the earth itself, that feeling that you're made of the same stuff as the soil and the sky. Then the sitting meditation is a practice of loving kindness, where you actively send well wishes to yourself, to your loved ones, and even out to the wider world. It's such a powerful exercise for cultivating compassion and pushing back against feelings of isolation.
Then we have our final walking meditation. And this one isn't about deep analysis or anything like that. It's a gentle return to simple presence. It's about feeling the air on your skin, hearing the sounds around you, and accepting that in this moment, everything belongs. And that brings us to the final and maybe most crucial hour of the retreat, reflection. This is where we get to integrate the day's experiences by writing a letter to our future selves. This entire writing exercise is framed by this one really powerful question. This isn't just about summing up your day, it's about capturing the specific insights and feelings that your future self might really need to be reminded of. You can use these prompts to guide you. Write to the person you'll be in 5 years. What do you want them to remember from this day of silence? What insights popped up? Is there anything you now realize you want to change? It's just a really potent way to crystallize the whole day's journey. And we conclude the retreat with this closing thought. It's kind of like a blessing as you prepare to re-enter the world. May the peace and wisdom you found today continue to guide and heal you in all the days ahead. And just like that, your silent day is over. You've given yourself this incredible gift. So the big question now is, what will you choose to listen to now that you've finally truly heard yourself?